I'm not going to tell you that I've made $1 million with AI because, well, I haven't yet. But I am going to tell you exactly what I'm doing to build my AI automation agency here in Africa. What's working, what's flopped, and the exact roadmap that I wish I had when I started out. Because quite honestly, most of the content out there is from people in the US, people in the UK, and it's just not relevant to African businesses because the way people or Western people, European people think is different to how African businesses are run. And if you don't understand how that is, you're going to waste a lot of time going back and forth. So my name is Tapua Jiruhuni. I'm based in Cape Town and I have an AI automation agency called Justic AI. What we're doing right now is building AI automation systems for audit firms. Our niche is audit firms, people in finance in general. And then we have our flagship product, which is LedgerFlow AI, which is an AI audit automation platform. But essentially, yes, I am in the market. I am closing real deals. I am on calls with these CEOs, and I'm going to show you exactly how I'm doing that. I think it's best if I first explain why there's so much opportunity in Africa for AI. Most business owners here in Africa, in fact, let's not even talk about business owners. Let's talk about your parents. They don't know how to use AI besides basic prompting of ChatGPT and asking it to make some email of whatever it is. They don't know how this stuff works. And that's where your knowledge gap is. That's how you make money. You have a knowledge gap. You know what they don't know. So sell on it. Just sell on it. Do something about it. Are you telling me if you just spend one weekend, just one weekend, to learn about the AI tools, different AI tools for different use cases, you wouldn't be in a different spot than you are right now? Are you telling me that's not possible? If you just spend one weekend, just a few weeks, maybe a month, just to learn this stuff, you'd be ahead of everyone that's around you. And for the businesses you're selling to, it's the same thing. Yes, sure, there are businesses out there here in Africa that are getting more open to using AI, but the truth is there's more businesses that don't know about AI. That's just the truth of it. And what you need to do right now is, because time is the variable that is basically against you, you need to make sure you get in now and you actually start getting into the field, building this stuff, looking at the tools to use, how to consult different businesses on what AI automations to use, what tools to use, how you can keep money in their pockets and save them time. That window doesn't stay open forever. There are going to be firms that are going to figure this out, businesses that are going to figure this out within the next 12 to 24 months. And you won't be needed anymore. They'll know more than you. So do it now. Learn the AI tools now. Learn how to build the AI systems now. You don't even need to be technical with this stuff anymore. There are tools like Cloud Code that can help you literally build out the automation from start to finish just by prompting it. And so that's where the opportunity is. Timing. You need to get in at the right time, which is now. So I'm going to save you a lot of confusion here on the toolkit that you're going to actually need to start your AI automation business. You don't need 50 subscriptions. You don't need to subscribe to all these different softwares to do all these different things. There's a lot of free tools that you can use, and the main ones that you're actually going to subscribe to are the following. So your intelligence system is OpenAI and Anthropic. Anthropic being the Claude model and OpenAI being the GPT model. What processes and understands the information that you're going to feed through it. And this is basically going to be your intelligence engine. And for the hands, you're going to use N8N. Do not use Zapier. Zapier is just way too expensive, limited in a sense as well. And just in African context, just going to eat into your margin. So it's not a good thing to use Zapier. I mean, you could, but I don't recommend that you do. We're going to use N8N. That's how we're going to build out our automations. These three are your best friends, your bread and butter. OpenAI, Anthropic, N8N. Your bread and butter. Do not let them go. And if you guys want more on how to actually use this stuff and how to build out on these platforms, I'm going to make a new video. Just let me know if you guys want to see that in the comments. I'm going to make a new video basically just showing you some N8N automation that I made for a client recently. And I'll just show you how I made that and the thought process of how I actually used Cloud Code to do it way quicker than how I've done it initially. So yeah, comment down below if you actually want to see that. But yeah, as we said, your bread and butter is three things: OpenAI, Anthropic, N8N. Don't let anyone sell you on anything more. Don't let anyone sell you on anything less. Let's talk about picking your niche. And I feel like this is where people genuinely go wrong. They try to sell AI to everyone and one basically close no one at all. And the problem here is you're making noise in an already loud market. That's basically what's happening. If everyone is posting about AI automation, everyone is just saying AI automation this, AI automation that, quite truthfully, the only people that are gonna get an ear or whatever, someone get someone to listen to them, is the people with actual brand names, people who have credibility in the field already. Those are the people that can actually talk about AI automation in a very general sense. For you to get people to listen to you, to listen to what you have to say about AI, you can't simply just say AI automation and they build an AI automation for you. No one's gonna care. No one cares, right? Because okay, AI automation, this AI automation, it's just noise in the market. So how are you going to cut through that noise? You need to niche down. Niching down is an extremely important part of doing this AI automation stuff. What industries can you pick? It doesn't matter. You can pick agriculture, real estate, finance, audit, accounting, logistics, whatever it is. You can pick anything. Just make sure you pick a niche and you sort of pick a pain point from that niche and dial down in your marketing and how you push the narrative for that pain point. It makes it easier to market yourself. It makes it easier for you to cut through the noise and actually get people to listen to what you're saying. So here's the rule. You pick an industry, find a niche, find a pain that's boring, find a pain that's expensive. And remember, boring just means that they've been living it out for years. And expensive just means that you can attach a clear monetary value to the pain. And my niche is audit and finance teams. Why is that? Because, well, I've been in audit, I've been in the field, I see what pains them, I see what they like, what they don't like, where they waste their money, where they waste their time. I've been in the field and I understand it. That's how I pick my niche. I have skin in the game, I have some experience in it, and that's how you should pick your niche as well. You say, am I interested in this? Am I curious of this industry or this niche, whatever it is? And or do you have experience in it as well? Can you think of pain points, actual pain points that you think you can solve that are within the niche? That's how you pick out whatever niche you want. And that's how you walk into a conversation with the client, not guessing and actually knowing that this is a pain that they feel, this is a pain that you can solve, and you present that, you articulate yourself in a way that they understand that he knows that I'm in pain. This thing is causing me pain, and well, it sounds like you can fix it. Why shouldn't I give it a chance? That's what we want to do here. Pick an industry that you have access to, either through your background, your network, or just genuine curiosity. Then go deep into understanding their day-to-day, and from there, that's your niche. Let's talk about outreach. How are you actually going to get your clients? And I think I need to address this first of all, because outreach in Africa is different. Remember what we talked about, having businesses in Africa being relationship driven, being able to have actual tangible relationships with these people. When you text someone or message someone, do cold outreach to someone on LinkedIn, on email, wherever it is, whatever channel it is, there is no relationship there. That is why, look, I've seen people go onto Apollo to get some lead list. You get a lead list from Apollo, and then you just do mass outreach to random people that you just find in some given industry. Why are you messaging the CEO of MTN? Do you expect a response? guys, come on, right? What you need to do, get practical with the way that you're doing this outreach. We said that is relationship driven. Cool. But, well, you don't have relationships with these people. How are we going to get clients? This is what you're going to do. Tip the odds in your favor. Think of it like this. Open Google Gemini, then open deep research. Run this prompt. Find me partners or CEOs at lean audit and finance firms. Around 20 people in South Africa where the leader was recently appointed. Why should you pick recently appointed? Because, well, recently appointed CEOs or decision makers within companies always have pressure to drive change and drive higher revenue numbers and just show that they're actually doing something within the company. Because of that, you know that the chances of adoption to new tech, new changes that could potentially increase revenue of a company is always going to be higher. So it's just think of this stuff like how just get creative with thinking of this stuff. Like it doesn't have to be a newly appointed CEO. Just think about, okay, how can I find the right people who are willing to make the right decisions for their company? That's how you need to think of this stuff. So yeah, after you get that linked, after you get that list of CEOs, maybe newly appointed CEOs from the deep research on Google, what you're going to do is open LinkedIn. You're going to request to connect with them. You connect to them, you do not message them upfront. Do not message them upfront. You're gonna look like noise, basically, just gonna look like noise. You connect with them, they accept the request, just engage with their content. Engage with their content. Every now and then engage with their content. Just see, okay, they posted this, engage with it there, maybe comment there if you have to, this and that. If you have to send them a post on, send them one of their posts and say, no, I like this, I like that. What you're doing there is you're building the relationship, you're building rapport. You're not just going in there and telling them, I can sell you AI automation. You just met them, they don't know you. Why should they even buy what you're selling? Worse, you can't even explain the pain point that well. Why would they buy from you? So you do that, and then, only then, once you think that the relationship is strong enough, not too strong, but strong enough, there's a connection. Then you start a conversation saying, you know what, I actually do this, I actually do that. I've built my AI automation, I do this for audit firms, I do that for audit firms. Then you can sell from there. You have built rapport, it's easier to go, and there's less tension, there's less friction to close that deal. And that's what you do when you're trying to do this outreach for these AI automation services in Africa. This is not some highlight reel of all the massive achievements that I've made. But that's why I'm making this video, because I think there's value in actually showing the day-to-day works of how to actually go forward with building these companies, building these AI automation agencies. You can't just sit on the sideline forever. Guys, there is so much. This AI boom is the equivalent to the dot-com boom back in early 2000s. It's similar to the real estate boom. It's similar to all the crazy shifts, economic shifts that have happened in the world. And if you're not there to get your piece of the pie, trust me, you're gonna be regretting it in a few years. You will be regretting it in a few years. So just do something, learn something, just get in the field. I'm going to be making constant uploads on how to do this stuff. So just follow through, subscribe to me. There's so much to be taken from the table. And if you don't want that, then I can't help you, honestly. So to bring it all together and to summarize everything that we've talked about today, we've discussed how the opportunity for AI in Africa is very prominent, and that timing is everything, that most businesses don't understand how AI is moving, how to use AI. And so you need to be the knowledge gap. You need to be the founder that's there pushing the change for these businesses. We've given you your AI toolkit, how to start, the basic toolkit to start, N8N, OpenAI, Claude, or Anthropic AI. We've discussed how to pick your niche. You pick a painful and boring pain point, anything that's expensive, an industry that's willing to pay money for that, and then you go where you have context. We discussed how to do outreach, how to actually get the client. When you're on the not selling, features, you're selling outcomes. And that's the whole game. It's not complicated. It just takes someone willing to actually do it. And that's the end of the video. If you're a business owner and you've been watching this, has resonated with you, then reach out to me, connect with me on LinkedIn, and we can just have a slight conversation over this. And well, if you want to learn more, if you're not a business owner, you just want to learn more from me, just subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be posting AI automation clips here. I'm going to be posting very practical, business heavy stuff to actually get you up and running in your AI automation business. And so subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.